Ladies and gentlemen, this bout will consist of three 3-minute rounds in the Front Street Fights featherweight division. Let's meet our opponents. First, fighting out of the B2 Digital blue corner to my right. Standing in at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds, with a record of 1 victory against 2 defeats. Representing Team No Excuse out of Caldwell, Idaho, I give you Sammy, the Wild One, Olvera. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Standing in at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 137.9 pounds. That's making his MMA debut here tonight with us. Representing Mountain Home Air Force Base, I give you the dangerous Rudy Coronado. Our referee in charge of the action for this bout is Nate Decker.
He signals the fighters are both ready for competition. Door cage is locked, and we are underway with Front Street Fights 13, presented by bodybuilding.com. Right away, Rudy with a front kick and a good left punch. A lot of back and forth grappling right now. Rudy trying to sneak in a couple of punches on Sammy. Sammy Olvera doing a really good job at this point, controlling the aggression, early aggression of Rudy.
Both men fighting for underhooks in the clinch. Oh, nice knee, nice knee. That looked like it hurt. That was on the inside of the thigh. Caught a single leg off.
Oh, good reverse by Sammy, wow.
Absolutely, that single leg, that was a nice reversal using the momentum. Rudy Coronado on the bottom is trying to hold on. He needs to be making space and trying to escape out. When the person on bottom hugs like that, in essence, it's doing the job for the guy on top. Because when you're in a bad position, in general, you always want to make space.
Rudy doing the smart point, just a little over a minute and a half, or close to a minute and a half into this round number one. Of course, all fights in the amateur portion of the card are 3-minute rounds, as Mitch mentioned during the rules. That's a tough one to say, Mitch mentioned. Rudy doing a good job right now of not, we've seen it several times over the past few years. A lot of these amateur fighters making their MMA debuts come out with a lot of aggression and spend a lot of energy really early.
And so what Rudy's doing right there with his leg is called the empty half guard. And a lot of times it rarely works. And we have a potential head and arm right now, arm triangle.
Sammy trying to lock in that arm triangle behind the back there, Rudy
Coronado. It's close. This is going to be a wrap right here.
He's got it locked in tight. He taps Rudy Coronado with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in a round number one. Taps out. Sammy Olvera improves his record to 2-1, officially going 2-1 in Front Street Fights.
That was a textbook arm triangle. And that's what you get. That's the danger that you have when the person on bottom hugs in the half guard, then they're always susceptible to that head and arm.
As we head to the Project Filter replay, brought to you by Project Filter. You decide when, we'll show you how. Visit projectfilter.org. The initial takedown by Sammy Olvera there. Of course, Rudy going for the single leg takedown. Good switch up there by Sammy to get on top.
Yep. Yeah, he did a single leg and then reversed it with a lateral drop. And see what you see right here is the person on bottom, Rudy, holding on. And a lot of times, Sammy on top, all he has to do is pass his head to the tricep side, and he's got the arm triangle right there, as long as he'll go mount or jump to the other side, which he did. He ended up jumping to the other side, and he ended up getting the arm triangle.
Great move by Sammy there. Yep. Again, Rudy should be commended. Your first fight, a lot of nerves going into it, but, pretty good pacing. He kept it nice and slow, and it doesn't matter if it's your first fight or your 15th fight, mistakes can cost you.
And sometimes, especially in the amateur rounds, the losses are a lot better because you get to learn from them, and they don't really count to your overall record as far as being a pro. So if you do get losses, you want them to happen in the amateur portion of your career.
Definitely a learning experience that a fighter can learn and grow from, and that's, we've seen a lot of fighters Some of them, Michael Garcia, who's in the co-main event tonight, we watched his career grow through here. Him especially, a very tough fighter, very aggressive fighter. Mm-hmm. His last fight with us, lost that one on a mistake, and it's all about growing and improving.
Exactly, and that goes to what I spoke about earlier, which is the control. Everybody that's in fighting for the most part, has aggression, but can you control that and implement a strategy and a game plan that's going to win you the fights?
As you see there, Sammy Olvera with his trainer fighting out of Team No Excuse MMA. Great gym that we have out there in Caldwell. Love all the fighters that they give us. And we're going to head back inside the cage right now and make this official with Britt Talbert.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner via tap out at 156 of the first round via head and arm choke, improving his record to 2 wins against 2 defeats. Sammy, the Wild One, Olvera.